already running.
Just fucking
he's
joins
most
him.
likely he's most likely going to be found on the outside.
Well then, yeah, that'll work. Then Nigel will literally just catch up with him.
Yeah. Misha sees Nigel running. Just like turns around. It's like, should I be concerned?
Oh, just figure it is a good opportunity, hey?
Wait, so should I be concerned?
No.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, he shrugs.
Okay, he starts sprinting.
Runs after him.
Just like, don't fall in the water! As he parkours over some building.
Also has parkour!
Yes, this is gonna be great. I'm rolling.
It's just like Misha running, distant Nigel laughter.
6 successes.
Let me go ahead and pull out my stats here. I should have done that sooner.
I have this memorized.
Oh my god, I can actually apply some of my merits here. Holy shit. Remind me, is it strength athletics or dex athletics?
Strength.
Okay. Let's actually see what my fucking merits do here. Okay. Okay. So, I'm gonna be rolling 10 dice. Automatically are exceptional successes on 3 successes instead of 5, and equate my final answer to 2 successes higher.
Okay.
That makes sense.
It does, it does.
I've never
Don't
used
worry.
his fucking merits before, Christ almighty. He actually doesn't have as much parkour as Misha does. He's all spelunker.
The opposite.
Yeah. Alright, you outrun him.
It's like, come on, Nigel! I thought you were faster than this!
Oh, taking it easy! I don't want to sleep in the water!
Oh, you're taking it easy, huh?
Yeah.
You sure that's not just an excuse for feeling under the weather?
Oh, what reroll. Oh my god, throwing a willpower out.
Oh, you catch up, I guess, combined with that.
And I just see his face, like his smile twitch a little and just bursts running forward.
It's like, oh, hi there. Nice to see you wanted to join me. Once Nigel is not any yelling. He's still kind of yelling because we're probably going ridiculously fast.
Yeah, just fucking zoom and people are like, Jesus Christ.
Like, he's not even looking at Nigel, just he hears the da-da-da-da-da-da.
I could never reject a challenge.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And he's just like... Well, actually... And he says this, he's like, between puffs and huffs of running, I actually can't have a conversation with you, but need to slow down a little bit to do that though.
Wait, what? An actual conversation? Hold up, he will elegantly jump. That's not running. That's one sec. I should throw in another dice on there. That's he just leaps. He just like comes to a standstill, but he very gracefully rolls from like the roof of the building that we were running on to like casually leaning against the railing. Oh
my god. Okay, I'll have to roll for the jump here. Okay, that's enough because of the chase, so... It'll hop down and kind of land.
Probably not as gracefully.
Hey, 3's an exceptional success in this case.
but this isn't part of the chase anymore.
It's always a chase because Kyle's running.
No, but this was for him to stop nicely.
Oh, but yeah, he lands. It's not super graceful, but nothing about Nigel's the most graceful.
Yeah. So, a talk.
Wait, so took long enough? How long was that going on? He checks his non-existent watch.
Oh, like 2 minutes. I don't know. I lose track of time when I'm running.
No, actually, he leans back against the railing. I was actually going to talk to you about last mission, if you're interested.
That's a great way to open, but you know what? Let's talk, sure.
Yeah, why not? Like, skip the fluff. I literally just chased you down.
Yeah, gotta give you props for that.
Well, thank you. He kind of like crosses his legs.
Misha's still casual lean against railing. So, what can I do for you? What can I answer for you?
Well, as a heads up, I'm expecting both of us are probably going to get our asses chewed for picking their tray.
Hold up, I didn't catch a single word of that. I swear to God, your accent is getting more thick these days.
Oh no, I hear that from everyone. You and I both picked betray on the taste.
Okay, now that makes sense.
Yeah?
Go on.
I'm expecting we're going to get our asses chewed out for that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So, might as well talk it out, so at least we're on the same page. Before I have a half an ass later today.
Okay.
So, truth be told, I mainly did it because I was sure someone else would and I didn't think it was real.
What was that second bit?
I mainly did it because I thought someone else would and I didn't think it was real.
Oh, okay. He's like, nods. Checks out.
But I don't know exactly your reasoning behind it. And I think probably it's a good thing because I might have covered my bases, but I don't know what your reasoning is.
Do you actually care about what my reasoning is?
It's actually decently important.
Okay.
Because otherwise it's the difference between you just straight up betraying the team or doing it for a reason, a valuable reason.
Yeah, it's just, you know, this is the first actual possible leading to a heart-to-heart talk that we've ever had. So I'm just, you know, feeling the waters here.
Alright.
It's just like, seeing if they're, you know, that deep. The gestures over shoulder at the ocean.
Oh, not like that. He waves your head away. Not yet, not yet.
Okay. Promise me
We don't acknowledge that. It's not time to acknowledge that.
Promise me you won't punch me until I'm done talking. If you are going to punch me. Or spear me.
He kind of purses his lips, holds his hands outside, does the little, like, weighing options. I'll let you finish first.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. It's like, it's the attitude is still very clearly in jest.
Nigel's a pseudo-serious. It's got that Nigel tone of, I'm joking. Am I?
Misha is also like, am I joking? Oh god. Okay. He like kind of like raised a finger at that, like one with his condition, but he sets it down. He leans back against the railing, puts his hand in his pockets. He looks at the wall. Probably we're facing a wall if we're back is against the railing.
Sure.
And he says, okay, well, I've been running my whole life. Wow!
It's not for the reason you think it is.
Oh, okay, good. Well, I've been running my whole life from problems. At least, once I can remember. Namely, my past. Told you guys I didn't remember anything.
Right.
It's on my file, I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything. And I'm scared about that. I'm scared that if I do remember someday, it could turn out that I am. He jazz hands towards you. Actually, a sleeper agent. Could have been maybe a completely different person. Maybe. I don't know. He shrugs. He's not looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
He says, but he continues and he says, you know, the whole thing, that was a trip. I didn't think that anything was going to happen, no matter what we chose. At least, nothing too terrible. So, I just trust the first time. Because, of course, that's a good Foundation agent.
That's
Good.
a detect lie, just to be fair.
Oh, he's not lying.
Okay.
He did pick trust the first time.
Oh, he's mainly saying for the I didn't think anything would happen of it.
Oh, yeah. No, he didn't think anything would happen.
Okay.
And he continues and he says, good Foundation agent, good team member, good everything that I was trained to be after I can remember again. Wiggles his fingers somewhere. Point is, if I had picked trust the second time, in face of what was being offered, I would just be defaulting on that. I'd be running away from my past, from what I'm scared of. So, like, you know what? I have to deal with this at some point. If I press this, then I'm telling myself that I had to deal with it. And I can't stop and I have to stop running from it. Hopefully this doesn't fuck anyone over. But if it does fuck someone over, at least it won't be Leech. Who, as far as I'm concerned, who at the time, as far as I was concerned, didn't concern me as much as you or Charlie.
So it's more of, you didn't mind hurting us as people.
He thinks about it.
Stares.
He thinks about it and he says, I didn't think that far.
Right, and the emotions to the reflect. Also, I want to have that conversation here.
What?
Well, the whole, I'll buy that you didn't think anything will happen, because once I got that second question, that's the feeling I got too. Where it felt too made.
They just amped up the stakes to something super intensely personal. It was just a bit too. There's a catch, and the catch was it wasn't real.
What was offered to you?
I'm sorry?
What was offered to you?
My past. Someone important from my past.
Both times?
No. First time was places I could investigate. Second time was a person, a name, a chance to know them.
Alright. To be fair, since I asked yours, I'll tell you mine. I was offered the first time to have a chance to undo everything you saw in that file. What happened with my people and all that. Chance to undo that. Second time, I got all of that, and it wasn't a chance I would. It would happen. And Romero. And that's when I knew it was fake, because it directly countered the previous one. It made no sense.
It's a classic sort of bait and switch. That's how I saw it. Offer something they want desperately. They say no. Offer something they want even more desperately. String them along.
But the way I saw it when I was choosing, I clicked, obviously, trust, and I was against Charlie. Of course I would. And then there was a 50-50 chance, as far as I saw it. Either I ate Leech, which he shrugs. Not what
Is
I
an
was
SCP.
not what I was intending, but it's a skip. One less problem. Or I'll hit you, which at the time, as far as I was concerned, you are a sleeper agent, which is, I mean, let's not muddy the waters here, that's technically a traitor.
Yes.
And there is a good chance that you're gonna pick betray. Oh, the good feeling on that.
Just maybe not for the reason that you thought.
No. So I hit it because I figured if I really was trusting my gut here, I hit betray, you hit betray, we're paired together, I'll get something terrible happening to me, but you get something even just as bad happening to you. And neither of our happy things have come through.
Honestly, the moment I saw both of our mirrors say betray, I knew that we were gonna fuck each other up. Probably. And that was relieving.
My point is, we can have that happen again. Imagine, have you talked with director yet about your whole possible sleeper agent situation?
Haven't had the chance.
You really need to do that. Not to get on your case, but if that comes up...
I have an appointment, Nigel.
No good. Because I really don't want to have to hit you in the face again.
Yeah, that would be a shame.
I don't say it, I'm not saying this to be sarcastic, I'm serious. We're meant to be a team. Even if you're not exactly I'm happy with the placement and maybe we haven't gotten along in the past, you know. Right now, as far as the others are considered, we're probably the least stable to the team composition, which I think is frankly bullshit. But he shrugs. That's what happens when you click betray on the trust exercise, isn't it?
He just says something under his breath. You don't really have to. It's not too hard to. It's not too hard to make out.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of something along the lines of trust exercise from an enemy facility. Who would have thought?
Oh no, right? So, I think we should set something up or come up with a plan. Both as a way to maybe explain our cases a little bit, because they're gonna come to us. I had to go to Charlie to explain my sword because Charlie didn't even want to look at me. Oh, she was mad.
Oh, well, that's better than the. Well, that's. One sec. Well, Charlie doesn't even look at me on a good day, so. You have a better chance than me.
That's fair enough. But she's gonna come to you. I know she will eventually. She's going to sit on it and then she's going to decide on something. And act. I don't know if that's gonna include me as well. I think my reasoning was pretty sound, but the hammer of discipline's the hammer of discipline, and I'll stand by that. That's foundation way right there.
I mean, honestly, he shrugs. I picked it for purely selfish reasons to prove something to myself without caring about my teammates.
Is that gonna happen again?
No.
Can we count on that?
Can you count your spears?
Oh, yes, I can.
Then yes, you can count on
Alright.
that.
Is that permission to stop you? If you wander off again?
Gets a face like depends on the circumstance. He says, only if I'm clearly out of my mind.
So what about when you wander from the group? Were you in your mind then?
I have no idea.
Right. So I'll count that as an instance of something I should have stopped you there.
Let's put that down as an instance that will not happen again.
I'm gonna believe it when I don't say it.
Shrugs. Believe what you want.
Oh, I'll do that already. I'll probably come on here is just to make sure we're on even footing here and that we can function. Because I did my fair share of running off too during that mission.
He catches a yawn. It's like he stops himself from yawning.
I will. Do I need to roll to see that, or?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, am I boring you?
Nah.
Empathy.
Tired. I mean, I'll just fucking give it to you. He's that's a tired yawn.
Okay.
You get where I'm coming from now, I'm sure.
I didn't catch that.
You get where I'm coming from, though, I'm sure.
Yes.
I wouldn't be having this conversation with you if it wasn't for that last bit there.
What last bit?
A really weird moment where you kind of felt.
Oh, really now?
Okay.
What was so special about that?
It made sense what you're doing, what you're doing. And it gave me a little bit of hope that maybe you're capable of improving.
And his eyes.
He just looks at you.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
He just looks at you.
He looks back, waits for him to speak.
Is that all?
Well, do you want me to end it with a nice little promise, or?
Nah.
Alright.
You run too, don't you?
Every day.
No. You ran like I do. Just in a different way.
Let me roll something. Okay. Blinks.
Looks at you.
Oh. Right. Find that.
He shrugs. The connection was
Mutual.
not one way.
Of course.
I didn't catch that.
Mutual, of course.
Yeah. Are you gonna improve?
I'm working on it. I don't
Okay.
think running should be as much of an issue as it was in the past.
Well,
Just
same
really,
for me then.
really hit close to home recently, and that's why I'm assuming it's probably time for a reunion memories.
Yep.
So
Uh,
let's both improve then, and not get ourselves executed, maybe.
Maybe. How about this? First one to figure out the finish line wins.
Finish line.
Yeah. You know, where we stop running. Finally.
Oh, well, I don't know about that.
He shrugs.
To get metaphorical with you for going there. There's never an end.
Yeah, I know.
But there's
I know.
no matter what improvement's gonna change that. But we can change which direction we're running, so that instead of away from the problem, it's towards it.
Yeah, but even after we deal with the problem, we're gonna have to stop running. We have to stop at some point, Nigel. At least, I want to stop. He finally straightens up from the railing. I'd like to stop running.
I'll see it as a motivator.
I didn't catch that.
I see it as a motivator. He says as he stands up to his full length.
He shrugs. I see it as something I've been doing too long. I'd like to, you know, take a break for once from running.
So long as that doesn't make you take a break from your loyalties here.
Oh, please. You know, please, you've been following the analogy.
I've been following it. Just
Yeah.
making sure.
Yeah, well, the analogy means that I figure out what's wrong with me. And I deal with it. And I move on with life.
Right, I know.
And if I do move on from the Foundation, it will probably be through official channels like a resignation.
Or a bullet.
Yeah.
He
What?
snorts.
Don't blame me for looking on the bright side.
Oh,
Maybe both.
Never the optimist.
Maybe an amnestic. And then, voila! He jazz hands. I'm found floating in a pool all over again in the middle of buttfuck nowhere Russia, freezing in the middle of winter with my face split open and no fucking clue of what's going on.
I'm gonna assume that happened to you before.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I remember that much now.
Oh, again, Pace is back.
Just the one.
Hmm.
Can't sleep. It's great.
Don't envy you. I feel that, honestly. You have any way of sleeping? Or is it one of those things where this doesn't happen?
He kind of like traces the he has I don't know if you've really looked at his picture, but he has a scar that goes down one cheek and down a portion of his neck. He traces that scar. And he says, sometimes, maybe 5 minutes, and then I open my eyes. And I think I was drowning. I had to sleep on the floor to make so that I had to sleep on the floor. let me phrase this right. I had to sleep on the floor now so that when I wake up, I instantly know I'm not drowning. He's not looking at you.
We'll go ahead and toss out an empathy for this boy. 4 successes.
You get that. Not looking at. When Misha's not looking at someone, it's kind of being. It's him, like, trying to avoid. It's like he's being vulnerable vocally, but he's not. It's like a self-defense way, not looking at someone when he's being honest.
Hi. No running, remember?
I didn't catch that.
He says, hey, no running, remember?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Glances back at you.
Nigel just smirks a bit. As if like, I see you. I see you, Jake Sully.
He like tilts his head so one eye is looking at you. Oh, so like you can see, it's like perfect side profile. One eye is looking at you.
I'll totally take that. That's progress. He just crosses his arms and he just says,
one of the first time here. Aside from when I finally was able to sleep, I had to sleep in a corner so that my back was against something and there was something on either side.
Do you want a drink? Because if we're actually going to have this heart-to-heart, I need alcohol.
You can't be sober talking about this.
Yeah, no.
Let's grab some alcohol.
He's fully turning towards you, like, acknowledging that this is happening.
It's just like, we're about to get real personal. I need gin.
Yeah. I have vodka.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, your room or mine? Are we gonna get trashed in the MTF fucking lounge?
Dude, it's a bit more personal than that. I still got more dignity about me.
Look.
And Nigel will start heading for the side of the roof in which he can easily climb down.
God, he also goes. It's like, you know what? If we were, anywhere on land, I'd have suggested going for the nearest bar. And renting a hotel room.
Oh, that looks a little confused.
He looks at you like everyone. He looks at you like cameras everywhere. Do you, I mean, at least that way we'd have the illusion of privacy, you know?
Oh, who needs privacy when they already have everything on document?
He starts climbing down.
You know what? He stops. And he points at you, he's like, you have a point.
Well, that's how I live my life.
Actually, no, wait, you have 6 points. Points at your spears.
Finger guns, falls.
Reaches to grab you.
You see, probably like since he's tall enough, he probably landed all right.
He's just like, right. Tell me, do you ever hit your head on car doors?
Every day. Car doors and hallways and anything. It's awful.
Let me guess. You can't drive because. Let me guess, you can't drive because you're one of those people. You'd have to have the sunroof open so your head can fit.
Well, I can drive. It's just they got the functions in which you can lower the chair as much as you need to. But to be completely honest, I don't like driving, and when I do, I prefer motorcycles.
You know what? That makes sense. I also like driving. He like elbows in your direction, but he doesn't actually touch you. Faster than running sometimes, you know?
That means you're not running fast enough.
Oh, bitch, you said... no, oh, come on. Was I not running fast enough earlier?
How did I caught up there? You even gave your head start.
That's only because you're a long-legged, giant, spindly, scrinsly spider thing that crawled out of a cave somewhere.
Spider thing?
I don't know. He squints. Never mind, you don't have 8 eyes.
It's like, yeah, where I'm from, some people would just call it an athlete, but alright. like these like emotions for Miguel to follow him.
We are way too similar. I need more alcohol.
Oh, that's what I'm taking you to.
He follows.
Nigel will head to his room and unlock the door. Motion for Misha to head in.
Misha says. Misha pauses. And he says, I bet I have better alcohol than you.
How dare you? How very well dare you?
How about this? Do we trust each other in each other's rooms? Are we really at that point of trust?
I pointed out on camera. What are you gonna do? Steal from me?
I didn't catch that.
It's on camera. What are you gonna do? Steal from me?
That's true! Okay, I have an idea though.
Ah?
We bust in someone else's room.
Blinks.
Come on.
Why?
We're gonna get drunk anyway. We can blame it on us being piss drunk.
Why? That makes no sense at all. You haven't even started drinking yet.
Listen. It's about being... we can get a bunch of things done.
No. It's about... He leans over and he boops Misha on the nose with his finger. It's about being irresponsible. That comes after the drinks.
Okay, are you telling me then that you don't want to bust in on Spine's room?
Absolutely not!
Okay, you're way more boring than I thought you would be.
He literally turns and his eyes are wide, like, I'd never betray Dr. Spine like that! How dare you!
It's like, okay, I see where your lines are now.
He's like, anyone else's room, maybe, but I'm not gonna do that to Spine. Come on, you know how much she cares about her privacy. She'd never let me hear the end of it. Oh, Nigel, I can't believe you done this. You're on thin ice.
Oh, yeah. He like puts his fist in his palm and snaps his fingers. Like, the video's going around about that.
What, thin ice?
No. There's a video recording of her beating the fucking shit out of you in a training room.
I want to see. Do you have it?
Oh, no. The security has it.
Oh, would be fun to watch.
I saw it though. It's on their like best hits playlist now.
Good. Well, there's definitely some best hits going on there. She's got a good right hook.
God. Actually, yeah, remembering that, scratch the plan. I do not want to get punched by that.
And he just enters his room.
He says, he says, be right back. Literally, just trust me for 2 minutes.
You going to grab your vodka?
Absolutely.
Alright, the door's open and you're ready.
He leaves. Exactly 2 minutes later, he returns.
You come in, and the way Nigel's room is laid out, there's a lot of bright colors. And it's almost, there's a lot of the decoration he more prefers and fares to is almost a more retro look.
Oh, okay.
So lots of that kind of teal, yellow, and just kind of nicely paired brighter colors, and everything's for the most part neat. You can tell there's a designated table by the door that is the I don't want to put things away, this is my dump table.
Oh, I know that feel.
So you the jackets and things just kind of slung over it.
So what is this gonna be? Honesty hour?
Probably. I mean, that's already doing, wasn't it? And he has already taken out a couple shot glasses.
Oh my god. Misha waves him away. He just uncaps his vodka and starts drinking it.
Okay, they do that your own pace, I guess.
Just takes a swig, sets it down. Don't worry, I wasn't gonna offer you any in the first place.
That's a little mean.
Oh, no, it's just... sometimes there's some things you just gotta keep for yourself. And sometimes that includes the good alcohol.
Well, that's selfishness in you. It's really showing again, Misha, not sharing your vodka with your good friend Nigel. And he pats himself on the chest.
He says, "It's because you're my good friend Nigel that I don't make you drink this."
Oh, what do you mean? I couldn't handle some vodka?
I got a doctor from my previous site to make this for me.
Oh, it sounds dangerous. I'm interested.
Yeah!
Oh,
Absolutely.
did he up the alcohol content or something?
Give it a bit of a kick.
Puts his shot glass down in front of you. You can't just sell it like that and not give me some.
How's Nigel with spicy things?
I don't know. I'll have to roll. I imagine he's fine with it. It's kind of a thrill
well, he
seeker.
pours you this. He pours you a shot, and when you drink it, your mouth is on fire, like spice fire, like cayenne pepper fire.
Yeah, he's good. One second, let me see how he reacts to that. I imagine he's probably would react well, given that it's Nigel. And it has to be above 50. There we go. You see that? It's kind of like wide, and he's just like, ooh. That is strong. That's hot.
Yeah.
Husky stuff right
Keeps you
there.
awake.
Taps his glass on the table twice before he opens it. He's got a liquor cabinet with different assortments on there. You notice that he tends to go towards what has like nice little bottles. He has a little bottle collection.
Oh my god. I can see this.
Also one of the big things you notice is there on the far end of the room, there's a like every person has like an office desk in their room, and his has been changed to what's the word? The main function of it, you see there's a bunch of like little stands up on it, and it's a station basically for I can't remember the hobby. It's basically pinning butterflies and other insects and things like that. He's got that in the far like end.
Huh. That's totally not serial killer at all.
He thinks butterflies are pretty.
I
know. He doesn't keep stuffed elk heads in his room, but he does keep butterflies and things like that.
God. Misha drinks this awful spice thing.
He comes
I
back.
got one that tastes like peaches, except that one's dangerous. You know, it's always the ones that don't taste like alcohol that kick you the most.
Oh, you don't like the taste of alcohol?
Oh no, I just got bored of the taste of alcohol.
And he pours himself a shot from his own stash. And then he puts down a couple bottles so they're within reach. He takes a shot.
Alright then, continuing where we were now that we've got a little bit in our system.
Yep. I'm gonna regret this in the morning.
After you.
He drinks his shot.
Oh, no. This is your room. After you.
Oh, I mean,
You're the host.
I shared last. It's not very fair for me to have to share twice in a row.
How about this? Heads or tails? He takes out a coin from somewhere.
Tails.
One sec. Heads comes up. Your turn.
Squints. Alright.
He does some very quick sleight of hand with it.
Yeah, I don't believe for a moment that it actually landed on heads, but alright.
He just smiles.
I'm actually gonna roll for when it first was flipped, just to see if Nigel could see what it actually landed on. Oh my god, okay.
It was heads.
Okay. This boy with his fucking hunter eyes.
It was heads.
He says that anyway. Alright,
Come on.
sharing things about
Misha
ourselves.
clutches his. One sec. Misha clutches his chest. It's like, come on, Nigel. We just had to talk about trust.
Yeah, then you followed up immediately by wanting to break into someone else's room.
Oh, come on. We were talking about. Come on. Trust between the team.
No, you're not talking yourself out of that one. You backed yourself into that wall there, lad.
Oh, come on. I could have totally talked you into it.
Alright, it's hard to just throw deep, internal, painful facts out in the open. Do we have a topic, a Jeopardy topic to go on here? Or...
Okay, what are you running from? I already answered that question. What are you?
Oh,
What
okay,
about
we're
you?
doing this then, alright? Takes another shot. Oh my god, boy, your family's dead for one, that's pretty harsh.
Wait, what?
Okay, I tell you if that was because you're surprised that you didn't understand what I said.
I didn't understand, man. Maybe this drinking thing was a bad idea, 'cause if your accent gets thicker.
Oh, it's gonna get 10 times thicker. He smiled.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Should I dig up my Russian accent from somewhere in the forgotten depths of obsolete?
No, that's just you being petty at this point. I can't help it.
Okay, so what was that?
What am I running from? Oh, loss, I suppose. Family's dead. That's enough.
From that, so that bit of the file was true.
Foil. Alright, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, oh, that
Yeah.
entire bit is true. Village destroyed. Only survivor from it. That's true.
Yikes.
Yeah. Drinks. Like, not even a shot, he just goes right out of the bottle. While still
You should
smiling.
just, like, raise his shot glass, like, cheers, I can drink to that. I don't even know if I have a family. I don't know if anyone gives a shit about who I am, or where I am, or what I've done.
Ooh, fast rough for sure, that's rough. Would it
At
be
least
better?
you
Now,
had a-
here's the question: would it be better or worse if they did?
You know? I don't know. But I'd have liked to know if I mattered to someone in that way.
Is that your turn, or is that just a response? He says this, he leans back and he has like a 4-chair set, or he probably only has 2 chairs and you're in the other one, so he just kicks
Yeah.
his stool over and like leans back in his chair and puts his feet on the stool.
He says that was. Let's count that as a response.
Right, your turn.
Yeah. He's like, your turn.
You say
Like at the same time.
mm-mm.
Yeah, it's your turn to ask a question.
Ah, okay. You're saying it's my turn to speak again. I was like, I'll
We're
just
gonna get really incoherent really fast, aren't
I'll
we?
just absolutely. The goal is to be as wasted as possible, and he looks at the clock at 7:30.
Yeah, in the morning.
That's the goal. Don't know about you, but we don't have my shin until probably a little later, so whatever.
We're fine. I totally don't. My appointment with Director Gilchrist is totally not at 4 p.m.
Before you can sober up by then.
Yeah.
A hangover only makes you stronger.
Huh.
Alright,
Anyway, your question.
let's see here.
Takes a shot. I'm counting how many shots he's taken.
I should probably do that too.
Yeah, Misha's at 3 right now.
I think that Nigel's around there as well.
Ah.
We'll have to periodically roll staminas.
Yeah.
See how long it takes for these boys to get junk.
Jordan allows for resolve stamina.
Oh, that's very kind of him. Does it does the amount of dice go down the more you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once you're out of bottle, once you've drained a bottle, you're rolling straight stamina.
Okay. That'll come real quick.
So like, but a bottle is like 7. Let's go with 7 shots.
Well, I mean, they're drinking really heavy stuff, so it's gonna happen faster.
Yeah.
So I'd say around 5 is a fair estimation.
Yeah.
Alright. So,
What, Bree? Do you have this recorded?
Yes.
Oh, okay, nice.
He kind of clicks his tongue and thinks.
what, does it make you feel better then, acting for yourself, doing what you generally consider to be selfish? And he does air quotes.
Yeah.
Like, why do you do it?
Yeah. I mean, he swigs. I mean, all that I can remember, I was doing what I could for the Foundation, being a good teammate, doing what they told me, being a good agent. And I didn't really look into my own past. I didn't do anything really for myself.
So much
I'm pretty sure that about 50% of that is because of the Mafia, though.
mafia.
Yeah. They think I had mob ties. I think I had mob ties. Chalks up.
Alright, that's fair enough. Do you have any scars or anything that'll employ that then? So this is,
Oh, my
and he
back's
kind
all
of.
fucked up.
Oh!
I guess one sec. Let's see. No. He like goes to pull off his shirt. He's like, no, not that drunk yet. But there's this one. He traces down his cheek
I
again.
was wondering. I noticed it earlier.
Yep. They found me with it, with the wounds that is, and then it scarred up.
Right when you're in the lake.
Not a lake, some rich guy's mansion pool.
Oh, even better!
Apparently, wait, it gets even better. Apparently, I was in the middle of a bunch of dead bodies.
Ooh, that's
So not
traumatizing.
just a rich
Did it-
guy's mansion pool, but a mansion pool full of dead bodies.
So probably assuming you were supposed to be dead too.
Yeah!
Hmm.
I mean, like, he traces the scar, and it does get really close to probably the carotid or the jugular.
Mm-hmm. Phew, whoever tried to kill you failed bad.
Yeah. I had other ones too, but this is the noticeable one.
Hmm.
I usually put concealer on it.
It strikes. Scars are a pretty hot commodity here at the Foundation. I don't think anyone would bat an eye if you didn't cover it.
No, it's for interacting with, normal people.
Oh.
Jazz hands.
See, I don't use.
And he actually reaches and starts untying the ascot.
I don't use Foundation.
Oh! He sits back like, oh, okay.
And he takes off the ascot, and you see there's actually like a pretty harsh scar across his neck. starting from like one side and kind of leading towards the center.
How the fuck did you get that?
Someplace I got this, and he just taps his teeth.
Oh my god. This is like failed decapitation?
A little difficult to explain, so... I'll need the drink. And he takes another shot.
He pours for you.
Not to thank you. Let me go ahead and roll my myself stamina here. Oh, he's good.
Alright, musky stuff. So, what pretty kind of just happened. We were pretty far into it at that point. I died twice, I think. And just getting through, and suddenly my neck is just wet. And it was just like that. Like, nothing touched me. Nothing was there. It just... And then he just draws it, like, takes his finger and just draws it across
Misha
the
does
scar.
the same thing. Misha does the same. And he just like,
Yeah. So I was bleeding pretty badly. They wrapped it up, and we were luckily close enough to getting out that I didn't die from it. But yeah, I wasn't the worst of it. There is still other people that just gone.
yeah, I read.
Oh, it wasn't in that much detail. They tell you how most of it happened.
Yeah. You know, honestly, I was hoping that that whole bit wasn't true, because that was extremely fucked up.
Oh, this. I don't
Are we calling it?
even know if it was them still. I mean, the article said it was, but I've seen what I do, and this felt so much more like in detail. Okay. Shrugs. Either way, it really tried to slip my throat.
Nods. Okay, your turn.
Oh, that was a response, okay. Drink!
Nurse your drink, Nigel.
Oh, I don't want to.
Crushed this fast, I will be so sad. And I will probably take a blackmail video of you.
Don't take it at all. I'm being honest here.
Hey, I am being honest.
Fifth shot when he's gotta talk more. He doesn't put the ascot back on, he just flings it over the side of the chair since it's already off.
Misha has not taken his fourth shot yet. He's like, hold up, I should be a little sober.
Yeah, he's just like, whoa, dude, slow down. I just like, haha, nope. These are bad memories.
Hold up, before we get absolutely trashed and then wake up in the morning with no recollection, he takes out his phone, slaps it down on the table, sets the recording. Okay, go.
Oh, I already recording it.
So we know what happened. That we talked.
Oof.
The honesty hour happened. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I don't think we could actually record that. Some of the stuff you might hear might be... He raises his hand.
Classified.
High classified. So.
Don't worry. I was just going to record this bit. Stops recording.
Oh, okay.
Oh, one sec. Unpause. 1 sec. Sets another recording and says, if I wake up tomorrow, 1 sec. To me, who just woke up, I have an appointment with Director Gilchrist at 4 p.m.
Hello,
If I'm
future
late, immediately
Misha.
go apologize. Stops it. This shoves it in his pants. Okay, your turn.
Alright, Oscar,
No, it's your wait. Yeah, no, yeah, that was your response. Fuck.
Well, the questions are hard, aren't they? You'd think they're easier, but it's just not.
Yeah, let's. To be honest, I'm not too interested in grilling you to
Oh,
hell. To hell.
This is any questions, honestly. We're here to be honest.
Okay.
I don't even
Okay.
fucking care.
What the fuck was with Charlie's mirror? Courier's mirror.
I say usually these questions are stuff that we have answers to.
I don't know, man. That was just a question that came up.
What?
It came to mind.
Shrugs. It's Charlie's mirror, not mine.
Don't worry, I wasn't actually expecting an answer, but just what the fuck?
It's just how it is, we.
Okay. Okay. Give me another try.
Alright, like to.
Why the fuck did Spine punch you to hell? Looks like you bit your tongue there for a moment.
Oh, sorry. Just didn't expect the question.
Low-hanging fruit. You still have a bruise
Oh,
here. Points at your chin.
I know, it's pretty dark too, and he raises it so you can see it a bit. It's probably right here, and he like points directly to where the dark spot is. On the cut. Alright, so I don't even need a drink for this one. Hi. This one's easy. We got the conversation because we hadn't talked in a while. It's been about actually like a month since I talked to her. And so I figured I'd probably bridge distance because I couldn't tell if it was because she was mad at me or if it was just because I wasn't really having any of it after the breach. Because everyone at that point was done, you know how it is.
Maybe a bit of A, maybe a bit of B, maybe a bit of she's been isolating everyone.
But I didn't. Honestly, I wasn't talking with her enough to even know she was.
Huh?
And he actually looks a little sad when he says that. So I talked to her and it got on the conversation because she really just wanted to talk to it. By the way, everything we talk about stays in this room.
Obviously.
Just making sure I don't need Keep coming into my room and just slapping another one right on my face here. I've got a nice colour already, I don't need another.
He points at you. Look, I was an intelligence agent. That means I'm good at getting information and I'm good at keeping information.
Oh no, that means you're good at giving it. I was an agent. Step forward.
Come on, it's not like Gilchrist is going to be asking for this. But if Gilchrist asks for this...
Quickly, please.
Like, if Gilchrist asks for this...
Agent Clematis, I need to know what Agent Lockjaw looks like.
He holds up a finger. And he takes a shot. If Gilchrist asks about it, I have no fucking recollection.
Oh, I learned that something. We'll save that. Next question, ask me about Gilchrist, okay?
Oh, okay then.
Thumbs up. Anyway, back here. So basically, she really wanted to talk about her, just my views on him. I suppose skips. He says skips first and then says SCPs. And she was like, be honest, and I was like, alright, I'll be honest, they're not people, because they're not. I mean, I knew she was gonna get mad because, you know, her sister and the unfortunate thing that happened there, you know, we lose good people to become skips every day. It's bad.
Misha's just like cringing for you. It's like on your behalf, like, oh, I see where this is going.
And she just wouldn't drop it. I told her, Kate, you're not gonna like the answer. You know where I stand. I didn't say that second part because she knows where I stand. I'm not gonna budge because I'm right. So she's like, oh, well, so you don't see them as people? I said, no. And she's like, so you don't see my sister as a person? And I'm like, that's not fair.
Oh god, oh man, it sounds like she was mad.
She was setting me up for failure. She basically offered me the answers, no other answer, because if I walk away, well, that means yes, and if I say yes, oh my god, he just said yes. Like, she was doing that thing that women do.
This is why I'm gay.
Well, you're gay? He looks at him like, what?
Is that your question?
No, sure, sure. I didn't even get to watch.
Finish first, finish first.
He just shrugs, why not?
Finish first.
Alright, so yeah, I was honest with her. I was like, alright, you know, they took your sister from you, like, before they took your sister from you, they took your sister's humanity from it. And that pissed her right off. And so she was like, I can't talk to you, I can't look at you. I don't know if we can be friends, you know, go into all the extent she could. Just like, I work with Skip, so they're so close to me, like, it's my job to be in charge of them, I can't not see them as people, in which I'm sitting there like, well, that's your mistake, but okay. And I'm just like, that's a really dumb reason to not associate with someone. I should probably be rolling for Nigel at this point.
Yeah, how many shots is he on? He just took his fifth.
He was on 5. He hasn't drank in this since, but at 5 it's straight stamps, so here we go. Barely hanging on. I mean, he's talking a lot. He's very chatty right now, so he's definitely more than tipsy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. She's angry and I'm like, come on, and I'm able to talk her down and, you know, be like, oh, well, who am I gonna train with? And she's like, well, I haven't trained in a while. That's not what she sounds like, but yeah, I can't do British accent. So, I can't remember really how we got training. We went to the training room. Oh, I told her she could just attack, you know, really take her aggression out, because, I mean, he shrugs. He's like, look, I'm a big guy. I can take a hit. I know she can't take me down unless I let her. Like, he shrugs. Honestly, she puts up a good fight, but she's a scientist first and foremost.
He nods. Yeah, no, she is not hearing this.
No,
Zip slips.
She would be furious if she knew if she knew I held back during training. She'd be so angry. She was.
Nigel. Those hogweed grenades.
No.
He just shakes his head. Those hogweed grenades.
No. He blinks, not getting it.
She made those, Nigel. At least she only just used her fist.
Oh, okay, I got you. Right, of course. Well, I mean, we were doing it with staff at first, and then she was like, well, it's basically translated to I want to punch you.
Yeah.
And I figured, sure, why not? I mean, I'm not as skilled with it, but I figured I could just literally roll with the punches. Second. Excuse me. So, nothing to stick to that. I mean, I wasn't holding back terribly much, but I wasn't really trying either. I mean, I could have put a lot more into it, but she needed it at the moment. She really did, and I knew I could take a hit, I'd be fine. All like a lot of it's a bruise, it'll heal. And I didn't want to. I mean, last time I tried with her, I hurt her really bad. I don't.
Oh yeah, you.
I don't want to hurt her again. My God.
Oh yeah, you
It
did.
was terrifying. I just lost track of everything. I was so ready to go, though. I hit her really hard, and oh my. I don't want to do that again.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I was in the hospital wing when she popped in.
God,
Yeah.
I felt so. He covers his face. I felt terrible, Lisa. Oh, poor thing. I didn't mean to hurt her like that. And we didn't train after that, and so it was just sitting on my coaches. So yes, he taps his chin. She deserved that, so I leaned forward and I was like, hit me in the face. And so she did. She definitely did. So yeah, that's how I got late.
Okay. So anyway,
So
yeah,
you're gay?
I'm gay. So are you gonna? So is this the moment in which I find out you're homophobic and?
Well, I know. You live your life. I just didn't know.
I was making a joke, Nigel.
Oh, I bet you couldn't tell. You sure? Just
You're drunk, Nigel.
Tipsy, Misha. He points a finger at Misha. And he like notably slays it up tipsy in the Misha.
That is, I think.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know how many details you want.
No, shut up, we are asked. Sure, but let's get the gritty details of it. What I told.
Okay.
So, I mean,
I slept with a couple. I slept with a couple people back on my old site. You know, figuring out what do I like, what do I not like. Turns out that I'm okay with guys and girls, but
Oh, so yeah, you're not the completely. I don't know the terms.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to work with me here. I'm as straight as an arrow.
Yeah, none of you are as straight as one of your spears.
No, that's right.
Okay, it's pan. No, I'm bi.
Bi,
I'm bi,
okay.
with a preference towards guys.
Alright, that makes sense. Yeah,
Women, it's just women and guy. Women and men are just different flavors.
women are complicated, lad. I don't blame you.
I didn't catch that.
Said women are complicated, lad. I don't blame you.
I mean, you just described spine. I mean, you know what? I don't blame her though, considering the whole divorce and everything. Raises a glass.
Toasts to that. Drink. Shot 6. Give it up for shot 6.
Shot 5. Let's see here.
Alright, so how does this work after you reach a class? Does it just go down every shot over?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
Okay, so I should be at 4 days now.
Ah, I'm still sober.
I'm debating willpower.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can willpower this.
We've reached drunk. I got.
Oh boy.
My name's Nigel. I just got drunk over spine. That's rough.
Oh my god. Just like later, keeps excuse how horrible Nigel looks like. What happened to you?
Well, he's nothing. He shrugs.
Just, he pauses and he's like, "Echo happened."
Echo
Echo.
blinks.
Echo team.
What? Is someone on Echo you liked?
Oh man, you really are pure, aren't you?
I'm really lost.
Oh no, I'll save it. I'll save
No,
it.
come on.
You know what? You.
This is my question. Oh, there's something else.
Okay. How about this?
No,
He leans in.
Nigel Nutt had like a huge like he is one of those people that when he's drunk, his face is super red, his ears are super red.
Oh my god. He leans in. Come here. It's like gestures you to come closer.
Alright. Leans in.
Everyone on Echo Team.
Oh.
At the same time.
Ooh.
Leans back. So, Gilchrist.
is just looking at him like, what?
Misha's just like, yeah. Raises his glass towards him. Doesn't drink.
She toasts him like, damn!
Spine hates me.
Like, wait, just to make sure I'm understanding something, because my mind's going somewhere. I don't know if it's going the same places. Are you interested in all of Echo at the same time, or was there just, I mean, just to say it plain, like, is there an orgy?
Oh, it happened.
Okay, so yeah, you all fucked.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't
Spine hates me for it.
doesn't okay signal. I thought that's what you meant. I just wanted to confirm. Damn!
Yep.
You're crazy here.
We're all crazy here, Nigel.
I don't. No one told me there were orgies going on inside 113. What the hell? He's nursing his drink, and he just like, since it has like a couple of he probably has those bourbon ice cubes, you know, basically the ones that still have like flavoring in them, but they're not water. And he just kind of like is pressing his glass against his face because his face is so warm.
He's like, you're welcome.
Just thinking, like, oh my god.
Yeah, I ended up texting Spine to get me some clothes from my room. She's never gonna forgive me for that.
Who's on Echo again?
Do you really want me to tell you?
Absolutely.
Oh man, you're so drunk! Charity, grace, temperance, innocence. Let me tell you right now, innocence is not innocent at all.
Oh.
Nowhere near that.
Oh no.
He has the filthiest mouth.
Okay, we're leaving this topic. Ask me about Rudy.
So, Gilchrist!
Right, okay, glad we're here. He adjusts on his chair and his foot slips a little bit and he catches himself. Oh, I'm drunk.
Yeah, you are.
I thought I was gonna be able to drink here, but then I started really getting into it.
Yeah, you have not drunk for a while, have
What
you?
do you mean? I have more glasses than you've had. I've had candy.
No, as in, you haven't drunk before this in a while.
Oh, I don't drink much. Charlie doesn't like it when I drink. God, I sound like we're married. That's not what I meant. he just
like, yeah, like father, like son.
What?
Nothing. Continue, Gilchrist.
He's like, it's just really confused. Like, what? Alright, so it's not that specifically Gilchrist, but let me tell you, a drunk Scottish accent is hard as hell.
Okay, just spare yourself.
No,
it's already hard enough to understand the normal accent.
I'm having so much fun. So, I talked to Romero, right? Right? It's just so you're right, so I continue.
Right.
Okay, okay. He tells me, because, you know, for the longest time I'm like, why wasn't I shot after the whole Romero incident, right? Because I definitely went against technically Foundation by going with Romero. I mean, in a way, it technically was still, because he was still the director, but blinks a couple times, but it's still treason. Alright, so any Foundation member in the right mind would have put a gun to my head and would have pulled the trigger, and I'd be dead. I'd be brain matter all over the far wall. Nigel is no more. Right, and I was positive that was going to happen. During the meeting, I was like, okay, great, the admin's gonna shoot me. But then we got excused for my crimes, and I was really confused. Turns out that's because Director Gilchrist requested specifically for Charlie and I to be requited. And he looks at me, so he's just like, I'm trying to hate the director here. Makes it a little difficult.
Oh man, he's going to kill you with kindness.
Oh,
though.
he really? Oh. When we were taking him over to Romero, he really just ruffled my jimmies and being a real bastard. Taking in the things I really shouldn't have. We got tased by Charlie for it, bless Charlie. So from that point on, I was like, yeah, I hate you. You're the worst. He waves towards the camera. Feel free to pass it on. But I mean, then the guy who goes and has us not executed for our crimes, is that our punishment? You have to live with it? No. It's weird and I'm confused and also a little bit more respect, but I don't know where I'll stand with the director, honestly. I don't agree with his message, and I think he has clear favoritism, but I'm going to burp, I'm sorry.
Do it.
Okay, sorry please. Oh, that's it. So yeah, then. Oh, fuck's that about?
Can't help but respect the guy.
Oh, he's dedicated, I'll give him that. He's definitely dedicated.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
so yeah, that's it.
What else?
What else? Oh boy. Alright, well now I know that Echo has orgies, so where can I go from here?
I don't know.
And he said that his face is like still like pressed against the glass.
Oh my god.
Like
We should like he like pushes some ice towards
My
you.
face is so warm right now. Like he takes the glass. He just like literally takes the bag of ice and just holds it against his face. Oh. What's that one on base you hate? Let's go with that. Who do you hate, Misha?
Oh, okay. Okay, let's think here. Look, see, if this was the me before we had, before any honesty.
Oh, did you hate me? Tell me
whatsoever.
Tell me why you hated me. I'm really curious.
Okay. You were a jackass.
His face lights up and he laughs.
It's like, you're just like, one of those people that I just look at and I'm like, okay, something's wrong with that one. Okay, something bad is going to happen, and it's going to be because of that one.
Just game.
Smile.
It's just a bad
It's a
one.
smile.
Oh, it's a smile. Okay, that's fair.
It's a smile. No one fucking smiles all the fucking time.
One of those.
Except you, apparently.
Well, me too.
Which now I understand why, of course. But still, it was just like something's visibly wrong with that one. I don't like it.
Shucks, fair enough.
Let's see here. Wasn't a fan of Romero. May as well be honest.
That's fair.
he's looking up towards the ceiling now.
Like just leaning his head back on the chair.
Wasn't a fan of Romero, to be honest. After all, he did not a fan of the heavy hand,
Heavy hand?
Not just
like the
ruled by fear, ruled by love.
Oh.
Gilchrist is going for the ruling by love. Romero's more like if I say the wrong word, I'll get killed.
Yeah.
not a great not a great way to work, I feel. You know, if I wanted to work under those conditions, I'd be back in the fucking mafia.
Well, he didn't kill everyone, though, to be fair. He just wanted you to think he did.
Yeah, I know, but still, it wasn't a great first impression. First impression that he wanted was pretty effective.
No, he did a good job with the purge, I think. I was really well executed.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, that's so funny.
But did it really win him many fans?
Oh, yeah, he got a lot of followers.
But did they follow you because they were scared, or did they follow because they actually agreed with his policies?
Oh, they were terrified. That's exactly why.
Exactly.
There were ones that agreed with his policies, though. Most of security one was that.
Exactly. I'm not a fan of that sort of person in power.
Nice. Each their own, each their own.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure something shitty happened to my own site director, but,
Oh, really?
Yeah, no idea, though. Something about a possible civil war over there, too. Sites. Oh, shit. Fuck. I shouldn't have said that. Oh, well, it's out of the bag. Anyway.
Shit, is that supposed to be secret?
Yeah, whatever.
She just, like, puts his fingers to the didn't hear anything.
Whatever. So. Chin hands. You and Laura.
Smiles.
You and Agent Queen.
Oh, bye.
You've been getting real chummy.
I like her.
Anything?
She's real great.
Oh.
I think that.
Oh, that was fast.
I think it's still a secret. He shrugs. I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, I asked her at the dinner the other day.
Whoa.
I know he's funny. How
did that go? Did she just ask you a question and you ended up getting called off and wandering off and forgetting to reply for like 2 weeks?
Fuck off, Raph. I think it will. I mean, we went and had dinner, so let's just talk over things. But yeah, it was funny. When I first came to 113, Laura, Agent Queen, was one of those names that you just heard, I was really pleased. I wanted to meet this person because I heard there was a real badass on Dice, and I really wanted to just try and go toe to toe with them and see how I'd fare, I used to, for reference, by the way, I used to, when I was younger, there I go putting a date on myself, oh god.
Oh god.
When I was younger, I used to be security. So, before I was containment. So I've moved up the thing. So I was like, I'm interested in, seeing how it goes. So I met her, talked to her, she's just rolls his eyes. Wow. A train. I would have won if she didn't pull out the gun, by the way, I just want to say.
That's what they all say.
No, it's true though, she had to play dirty. I would have won that. And he smiles like, I would have actually won that. Like, he's not mad about it, but he's impressed with himself.
Misha's just like, you're drunk.
Oh, so yeah, after that point, I decided that, by God, she's absolutely gorgeous. And strong and independent and fantastic. But,
okay.
So yeah, so she's great.
Okay.
But I'm bad at it. Can you believe? I just didn't know how to ask her, right? Because I was just. How do you do that?
Oh yeah, I can absolutely believe that.
I sound so nervous. It's a difficult thing to do.
Hey, you know what you should do?
Huh?
You should totally text her right now and tell her that you want to ask her
Oh
out.
my god, no!
What?
He shakes his
What?
head.
Just be honest, Nigel.
Oh, I asked her out for dinner already!
Nigel, just be honest that you're interested.
Like, she already knows I'm interested. Basically, everyone security
Okay.
knows I'm interested.
But remember, women are complicated.
Oh no, she makes sense. Misha, she makes sense.
Oh, I see. I still think you should do it.
Look.
Just put yourself out there. Get her clear cut and dry. You can only get a clear cut and dry response. If you don't get a clear cut and dry response, it means that she's not interested.
That's not how Laura works. He says this, he's like, he turns his head, and so like he's partially looking at Misha.
I've never had a conversation with her. This is just me guessing.
Although she's
and also deliberately giving you bad advice.
She dances around questions like no one's but okay, she is complicated like other ladies. She dances around the question. But it's like I don't know, it's in a way that makes sense to me. I'm gonna wait on asking her more because she's busy. And I'm drunk right now. You don't drunk text. You don't do that.
Bitch. Drunk texting has gotten me one of the best nights of my lives.
Oh no, I have to actually roll to see how Nigel's intoxicated brain is considering the suggestion. What would that even be?
Should I roll something?
I mean, if you're legitimately trying to drunkenly persuade him, sure.
Yeah, sure, let's go.
What would this even be? Would it be a res comp?
I guess, yeah. -5 because you're drunk. Yep. I am not drunk though, so that's just a -3. Let's see here. One sec, let me look at my everything. That's still 10 dice.
Oh lord.
It's fine, you're fine.
How does that happen?
You're fine.
Nigel just shakes his head. No.
I mean, it's up to you, Bree.
No, the 2 dice. He succeeded with 2 dice.
He deserves it. Unless I,
don't do this. He's got 2 dice. It shows Nigel is in his primal state right now, which is he's nervous. So he doesn't want to talk to the girl because he's nervous. Misha, you can pick that up.
Let me see if Misha's gonna be an asshole.
Sympathy, Misha. Nothing was supposed to leave this room.
Hey, he's not gonna tell anyone of what happened here. But if you leak yourself, that's on you. He genuinely thinks this is a good idea right now.
Bros don't let bros text their crush when they're drunk. You're not drunk
we
right
only
now.
just became bros. It's okay. It'll be fine. Willpower reroll for myself.
Oh my
thanks.
fucking god.
4
One
successes.
second now. Where's our willpower at? Is this refreshed at this point, are we assuming, or how is this working?
I have not yet.
So you're just going off of the willpower you had?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I had any left. I have to check.
You don't!
Oh my god, you're terrible, Misha.
Just like, look, it was great. I mean, what worked for me might not work for you, but it was still pretty nice.
What's up, Taylor, then?
Oh, be honest. I don't know. What do you want to tell her? What are you holding back on telling her? Be honest.
Okay. Oh no.
Just, don't mention anything about sex yet.
No. No. He just shakes his head.
Oh Oh man, you are a pure Catholic Scottish boy.
No, I
aren't you?
wasn't Catholic. I just. No, it just goes to like the 6th, like the full day.
Come on, do it. Come on, Nigel.
Slowly
Fuck
pulls
up.
out his phone. Alright, texting her.
Ah, he fails. Misha's now drunk.
This is.
That was his last sober decision.
God damn it.
Semi-sober. He's
I
like,
don't know if actually Nigel has her phone number.
oh, he emails. I mean, if he had dinner with her, then reasonably he'd have gotten some way to contact her.
I'm gonna ask Jordan. Yeah, Jordan. Hi, so drunk Misha Nigel RP is happening. I may or may not have been persuaded to drunk text Laura.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Chance. Things are going great.
I've noticed.
Misha drinks that one shot, like he toasts towards you, drinks that shot, sets the glass down, and all of a sudden, and then he just face plants on the table.
Alright, one second. I'm gonna just type this with my eyes closed to imitate drunk.
You should you should pull out your phone and type with your eyes closed.
Oh no, that'll be worse. I mean, it's true. Oh no, this is so much better. I'll show you in a bit.
I'm sorry, Bree. Misha's a shithead. Send your message.
Hey, I'm still typing it. There you go. Happy birthday, Wrath.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hello, what's up? I am in a call. I'm also recording. One sec. Is it? Sorry to bother. Alright. Alright. Nigel texts, puts the phone down. Where?
You're putting the phone down.
Huh?
Misha lifts his head. He's
I'll
just,
say it. Oh, I say it. I told her she was pretty.
Good job.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, so
Whose question was
whose
it?
turn was it?
Whose question is it?
I
Huh?
don't remember whose turn it was.
Fuck!
What it-
It's yours now, because I asked you
yeah,
about mine.
right. That's why I texted Laura.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay. What were I gonna ask you? What do you want to be asked about?
I don't know.
Okay.
It sounds like asking. It's like going out to a person and be like, "Hi, what organ do you want to remove?"
I wasn't aware. Okay. Close his eyes and thinks. Oh, you know, actually, I do have a question for you. You hang out with Keith a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you know who this new person she's hanging around with is? She's being really secretive about it, and I'm just curious.
New person?
Yeah, is it a C? I don't know.
Oh. But here's the thing, Nigel.
What?
He gets comfortable. I could tell you.
You have to tell me truth in this room.
I can't, because it's not mine.
It doesn't
It's not
matter. It doesn't
mine.
matter to tell.
I can't.
You must.
I can't.
You have.
Spine will
Oh,
kill
it's
me.
too bad, laddie.
Spine and C will kill me.
They won't leave this room. You know how it is.
Friends don't get friends killed by spilling other people's
That-
secrets. That's not mine to sell.
Oh,
That's not
you
mine to
should
sell.
have specified that real before we started.
Hey, I asked you about Charlie at the beginning, and you're like,
That was because
not
I
Charlie.
actually didn't know the answer. You asked me what was up with Charlie's mail. They all look like the skip who created that mail. So I couldn't answer it. I'll answer anything else. You asked me about Charlie.
Okay, try again. Different question.
Oh! Do me a solid here, Risha. Curiosity is killing me. She won't tell. I'll just drunk text to Laura. Come on.
You did just do
I
that.
did it for you.
Do you want to throw a drunk persuasion?
I will
in
throw a
there?
drunk persuasion. Seven. What is it minus 5 for drunk?
Yeah.
Four, I think, yes.
Oh boy.
Reroll!
Oh,
No! Reroll! This is the bickering
This
back
is the
and
most
forth.
thrilling-
Oh!
ah! Like, sorry, Nigel. I can't.
Nigel makes a pout.
Misha pouts back like,
That's not being
fine.
fair.
would kill me.
Hmm.
Look, we just discussed about what she could do and what she does when she's mad. I'll give you another question. Free
I
one.
don't know what to ask. I'm so drunk, Misha.
I mean, we've been talking about people.
I don't.
People.
Well, yeah, but I mean, what do I ask at this point? Alright.
Shrugs.
What
I mean,
do
we
you-
can just keep drinking.
No, I'm here. I fucking. I just here to get answers. Oh no. He presses his face against the ice.
Ice is probably starting to melt.
It's really not as cold anymore, Misha.
Nigel. It's melted.
So cool. Okay, he sits up suddenly. Right then. What are your thoughts on C then, if you can't tell me who they are?
Really good and bad.
Covers his mouth. Okay, sure, that works for me.
Dependable? Kind of, maybe?
Split a lesbian?
He just starts howling.
Nigel looks so legitimately, like, confused.
He's banging against the table. Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm drunk.
Nigel just, like, takes another shot.
Oh my god. Looks at Nigel. Oh no. Spine and I don't exactly talk about that shit.
I don't know, there's so something that Swine talks to me, mate. I don't think I'm the training friend. I don't think that I get to know anything terribly personal about her.
Maybe after a couple more punches.
Oh,
He reaches across and he actually pats you. Like, actually touches you.
hi.
Pats
Hi
you.
there.
It's like, oh, don't worry, I'm not interested.
Oh, that's fine. We talked about this earlier, Misha. I'm not that way.
Yeah, I know. You're as straight as one of your
Oh,
spears.
right, exactly. That's what I said.
So the person, you're straight as a stick up Charlie's ass.
His face goes from like kind of close to like open, like no, like it takes a moment to process. And he's like, no, we're not. No, shakes his head.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Anyway,
Wait, did you?
I don't know about
He looks at it. No. Wait, did you think we were?
What?
Well, yeah, in there, and he just kind of waves his hand at him. There's no actual hand motion.
It's a phrase, Nigel. It's like, stuck up.
No, it was really specifically worded. Aisha, we're not like that. I'd be weird. I'll be really weird.
Nigel, don't worry. We're drunk. We won't remember a thing.
I don't want to think about that. That's gross.
Okay.
And he like literally like pseudo like kind of like distressed. He's like, oh.
Okay. You think about what you would ever do outside of the Foundation if you left?
If I left?
Yeah.
Oh god, what would I do if I left?
Retired. You're getting old.
Oh, fuck off! I'm not that old. Oh my god. Blinks. Oh my god, how old am I? Oh, 36. I... he kind of like leans back again, like, oh my god, I remembered. I've got 4 years until I'm 40. I'm not even middle-aged. It's the lines and emotions, the laugh lines. They make me look older than I am. I swear. Oh boy, what would I do if I wasn't part of the Foundation? And the reason I wasn't part of the Foundation was because I left lawfully and not with a bullet in my head.
Yeah.
Oh god. I don't know what I'd do with myself. How old am I if I did this? Is it just like if it just happened tomorrow?
60, retirement age? Retirement
I don't
age.
want to get old. I hate this question. Oh, I don't... he holds his bag of water that was once ice. Like, holds it.
It's like, careful, careful, you might spill it.
I'm gonna roll the terrible dex here to see if I do.
-5.
Luck die.
Oh no! Oh! I guess like the bowl just like what rolls against your face and then splats.
Yeah, so pretty much. So he goes. He's holding this bag of ice. It's water now, and he's holding it, and you're watching as it literally is just dripping all over him. Like it's literally pouring out. Nigel hasn't even realized it yet. And he's just getting soaked. And then he's just like, after a bit, he opens his eyes. He's like, "Where'd my ice go?" and he gets up to get more ice and slips on the water. And just goes down with a... Found my ice, Misha.
Nigel, I think we're both way too drunk to continue this conversation.
I just fell on the floor.
Yeah! Oh my god!
Where did this water come from?
The ice, Nigel.
Like, oh, okay, suddenly all making sense now. He just keeps laying on the floor. Okay, so...
Okay.
1 second.
Okay, you know what?
No, I'm answering your question. I'm using the... He just splashes his head in the puddle. I'm using it as inspiration. 1 second. Drink some of it.
Oh my god! I hope your floor is clean. Misha lies down on the ground too.
Like facing him. I think part of me wants to say I'd go back to Scotland, but I don't think I would. I mean, there's whole things about not running anymore, right? But it's just being there's really painful to think about. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world. Have you ever been to Scotland? It's so nice. It's rolling hills. It's so green. But it's so much memories. I don't want to be old and have to deal with that. But then at the same time, it's like, I do want a family, you know, so maybe I'll just at some point settle down and do that. Oh, Dad, this floor's comfortable.
Yeah, that's what I'm down here too.
Why? I have to roll his stamina. He's still awake, he's good. It's getting smaller every time. Alright, my question for you then. What? Do you care if I kind of piggyback it off of another question? It's gonna be a weird question if I can, but I'm kind of like, do you need some detective work here right now?
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go with this.
Okay.
He just looks at Misha. Who list? Who have you slept with?
Oh my god! He's like puts his hand across his face.
Nigel's just soaking up the water at this point. He doesn't care.
Do you want the entire list?
I'll need
man?
the entire list.
Okay.
Explain it. I can't. Oh, this is terrible. I hate this. There's no good way of phrasing this, Misha. Alright, so just don't judge here. I'm trying to do detective work.
You're trying to figure out
I'm
who
trying to
C
figure
is.
out who C is. And it has to be a guy. So, and you slept with them. So, logically, the question I need to ask is what men have you slept with?
He starts losing his shit again.
They're both just laying on the floor laughing their asses off.
Okay, roll me that persuasion.
Okay. Alright. Second, I'm calculating my total bonuses here. Okay. Also, this is such a strangely wholesome RP.
It is! Oh! Okay, he starts listing off people. He lists off people from the previous site. Like names you never heard of, names you're like, huh, I think I've heard of that person.
Wait, let me roll a memory, because Nigel's been at the foundation for a while.
Oh
So
my
he's
God,
just
memory
like, Johnny? Oh, let's see, yeah. What's 8 minus 5 is 3.
Disgusting amount of minuses.
Okay. So he's just like, Rodney! Oh god, I know him!
He has a really nice dick.
I don't like that!
Nigel, you just asked me.
no.
Everyone that I
just
slept
keep
with.
listening. He says like in horror, but also loud. It's for the
Okay.
greater good.
Okay, he lists off the entire Echo team again. He pauses and then he says, Cadwell.
Cadwell, okay. So Echo Team and Cadwell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe someone here or there that I didn't really get the name of, but
You know, C could be anyone with a C on Echo Team or it could be anyone. Oh my god, the hobbits. Oh. Why would you sleep with Cadwell? He says, and he just looks at me just like, what the fuck?
he looks back like, why not?
Because it's a traitor? Oh.
Yeah, who was pardoned.
Oh my god, you're awful.
Besides, it's not like he was asking for anything else.
What the? I don't know, never mind, I'm not gonna ask. I ended my question there. I just learned every man you slept with to name. I don't need more information. I'm gonna think about this when I'm sober if I remember. There's so much I'll learn today that we are so close right now, Misha. I'm not. He scoots backwards.
We are way too
I
close
don't
right
like
now.
this. He scoots
Oh
backwards.
god, just remembering the fact that we had this conversation. He pulls out his phone and plays the recording again. Just remembering that we had this conversation, I'm gonna want to drink.
I don't remember this. I'm pretty good about remembering what happened, but I'm way for most like I do, because otherwise I'm gonna forget I texted Laura and I'm gonna either never hear about it because she hates me now, or she's gonna mention it. I'm gonna be like, what? And then I'm gonna remember, and then I'm gonna want to die.
Okay, last question.
Oh,
Last
this
question.
is the final finale. Okay, I'm here. Hello.
Okay.
Hi, how are you? How are you? That's not the question. I just haven't actually asked how you are, and that's really mean of me. I'm so sorry.
Wow, you just realized!
Oh, but I usually just don't care.
He falls silent. It's like, so what, you care now?
I don't know. We've had a big heart to heart here. I think we've grown closer as people.
Okay. You know what? I'm okay.
That's good. I'm glad.
I'm actually okay.
That's be nuts.
I'm probably gonna be regretting this when I talk to Rudy later, but I think I'm okay
God,
right
what
now.
time is it? I hope you're not late for your meeting.
We finally have. It's like 8.
There's no way we did.
Started drinking,
We
like,
didn't get that. What time was it? Was it like 6 we started?
we started at like 7:30.
We did not
yeah,
start. It has not
7:30.
been 30 minutes. You are reading your clock wrong. It's no way. I last longer
No,
than that.
no,
Let me
no,
look.
it's
Give. He holds out his hand.
no, it's actually been over an hour.
Okay, never mind. I'm good. He splashed his hand in the water.
He's looking at his phone. The timestamp on the recording. Yeah, it's been over an hour.
That's so manageable.
Yeah, it's like 9.
Okay, that's not too
Okay.
hours. That's fine.
Last question.
Okay, last question. Gloves are.
You ever think you'll ever not be a raging jackass?
He smiles. His big smile.
He finger guns. Easy question.
Oh, I think I'm nice. I'm always gonna be a fucking asshole. It's not my job to be nice to people, it's my job to help keep the world safe.
Yeah, but you could be a bit nicer to us, you know.
I'm being nice, I'm right here, Misha. This is not a step
I'm just saying,
forward.
you know. Who knows? Next time you see me in the hallway, you might just, just keep moving.
Hey, you don't want me. Wait!
I'm just saying, who knows what happens after you wake up from this absolute
He tries to
shake.
sit up. He does. Lisa, I always say hello to you in the hallway.
Do you?
Yes. Oh, did
Man, I'm drunk.
you take that as maybe a jackass? I was just being friendly. I wasn't trying to be patronizing to you most of the time.
Most of the time.
So,
See? There
there
we go.
was sometimes, but most of the time I'm just saying hi because you're on my team, and I think that if you're on my team, is that you don't deserve to be greeted and all that. He's slowly laying down as he's like sputtering up.
Okay, he's just like, go sleep.
No, I've
Nigel.
got
Go sleep.
one last question.
Okay, what
I
is it?
don't know.
He lies down.
Look, you're all. What did you sit up? Oh, it's not important. Oh. You told me before your hair's naturally that red. Is it really? Because it's
Yeah.
so red, Misha.
Yeah. He takes off his shirt and he like pulls up to show you his armpit.
Holy shit! It's not that. I swore to Charlie it had to be done. There was no way. How? Oh, you're so ginger. Painfully ginger, Misha. But you have have no freckles.
Yeah, I feel the pain,
You don't
alright.
have freckles.
No, I'm Russian.
Doesn't matter.
Also, now that his shirt is off, you can see how fucked up all the scars over his back are.
Is Misha? This is a general question I have to ask. Is Misha someone with body hair or little body hair?
Some.
All right, so just small amount.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I really think you fucked up, didn't you?
Yeah, told ya. He then flops face down so that you can see his back.
Rolls over so he can look.
Thumbs up. Okay, that was the last question. I'm gonna sleep now so I can be sober so I can be sad. So I'm not drunk when I talk to Gilchrist later.
Okay, Nigel was able to impulse control. Good lad.
Oh, what is he gonna do?
No, he impulse control, so he's not going to. If he failed, he would have just slapped his back.
Oh my god! Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Literally, you turn over, he looks, he's just like, psh.
Oh my god! He rolls over, he tries to do this. He rolls away, he's like, what the fuck, man?
There was so many scars I had to.
Oh, fuck you, I'm sleeping. He puts his shirt back on. He puts his shirt back on and like crawls to your sofa or couch.
You see that? And Nigel tries to get up. I'm gonna roll to see if he's able to. Okay, he's able to shakily get up, and he kind of grips the chair and pulls himself up. And he's soaking wet. He downs the rest of the bottle he had been working on. I need to go get changed.
Nigel, I think you should wait until you're more sober, or you're gonna fall and trip and break your fucking nose.
I've already broken my nose. Don't you see the bump?
Yeah, I mean you're gonna break it all over again. It's gonna be even
Stop it. He like just waves his hand. We're gonna roll for impulse control here, cause Nigel, Nigel's not making good decisions right now. Extends his spear so he can use it as a walk.
Oh my god!
He starts trying to make his way. First, I'm gonna roll to see if he can find his bedroom. He can't. Then I'll roll to see how the walking goes. Not great. So he starts walking, you see him kind of heading out of the kitchen, and he reaches the main living room, and then he just kind of like, there's a couch, and like a couple chairs.
Taking the couch!
He's taking the couch. Nigel looks at the doors really confused. And then he just like, he trips and he falls on the floor. He's just like, no! I'm on the carpet now! No! Oh,
Tosses you a
no,
pillow.
but I'm wet! Stop!
Oh, hello. I'm almost done with RP. Yeah, I'll be able to.
So, just wait.
Alright, I got.
You'll feel better after you wake up.
That's what I've got to do.
Just wait.
He peels off his wet shirt and just throws it into the kitchen. With a little like the wet shirt sound.
I guess I won't pass out.
1 second. No, Nigel, you're so drunk.
What happened? Is he texting Laura
No,
again?
he's not texting Laura. He's not. He doesn't want his wet clothes on the carpet.
Is he stripping?
The pants are coming up.
Oh my god! Misha has a pillow over his face. He's just like determined to sleep. He's not looking at
Yeah,
this.
Nigel does the same thing. He just shakes it off and throws those into the kitchen too with his wet slap. He's just like, okay, I'll do this. He takes the roll and see if he has enough mental processing to do this. He does.
Oh my-
He takes the pillow and puts it over.
Oh
Oh, over his front. He's still wearing underwear. But he just kind of like is face down and puts the pillow on his bum and falls asleep.